on. Okay. Oh no, maybe not. I might get dressed first. I'm literally like dressed like a wee boy. Because I went for a run and then it was really hot, so I was like, I'll just throw a bikini top on and my wee boy shorts and I'll go out sunbathing. I got dressed. Also just copped on, I wore this top. Like, I have 4 of them in this colour exactly. They're from Pull & Bear. I have the cream one as well, but I think that would be too much cream. I'll show you. Got these in Pull & Bear in the sale. They're like straight egg, completely too long. Already took like 4 inches off them too. I don't know who Pull & Bear make their trousers for. Like, but I wish that I had that length of legs. But hi. Happy Sunday. Oh my god. I have decided to disappear. Sorry, why am I this pale? And Kiva has me up and filming again. She says she wants to see a video and I said okay, because I've been so unmotivated. I'm actually not even gonna lie, like my mental health just got really bad. Not just got really bad, like I just was, and there's no point in beating around the bush. Yeah, just had no motivation, and when I have like no motivation for one thing, I had nothing, like no motivation for anything. Like, I did film a couple of videos and I was like, these are disgusting. Like, I was putting myself down so much. Like, it was actually really sad. And like, see, saying this, like, I want to, like, one of my main focuses in like generally in life is to bring like a lot of awareness to mental health. Like, that's one of my big goals, is like my plan for next year is to do a lot of charity work and a lot of volunteering. I was volunteering for one charity about mental health, but then like something happened recently and I was like, oh my god, like I really need to get back into that, like take it for granted, like happened with someone else, and I was like, I just want to bring a lot more normality, take the stigma away from it. And like, I think it obviously has got better. Like, can you imagine our parents speaking like this to each other, like to their friends growing up in like the 80s and 90s, not a mission. So I'm obviously really grateful for like how normal it is now, but I think there still is that stigma that you're not like, that you're gonna break if someone says something to you and you struggle with mental health. That's why then I feel like, so a lot of people don't tell people because they think that like they just think that they're mad in the head. Like, I feel like if I'm having a rough day, I don't want to say I'm having a rough day. I need to make an excuse, because if I see someone the next day, they're gonna walk in eggshells around me, and I'm like, no, like this, like I can cope with it. Like, and that's just me personally, obviously. A lot of it is, I would love to like do a lot of work with like men's mental health. Oh my god, men's mental health, like it is shocking. I seen statistics the other day. Oh my goodness, like insane. Like, and the north of Ireland is meant to be like up there with the worst, like the worst around. I don't know in the world, but like I remember seeing like that it was really like it was up there. So yeah, just want to like normalise mental health talks and like talk about it being manageable and copable. And the reason that I think that it feels like you have to be bad, like it's either like you're fine or you're bad, like there can't just be normal. And obviously like people don't know, because a lot of the time there's no explanation. And that was one thing that like I personally struggled with. Like, I would see my mummy, who is a walking talking angel, who has gone through like a million things, and like similarly with my daddy, like see, that's the thing, men are different, especially Irish men. They do not do feelings, but my mummy like has gone through like so many things, and like she would get up and she would still work like 70-hour weeks and run 60-mile weeks, and they've offered me everything, and I'm obviously very privileged and very grateful, but they've offered me so much, and I still like I still struggle. Like obviously like we've all gone through like individual battles and like different things, like obviously had like traumatic experiences like death and different things, but like I would still see people who has gone through all them things and would still get up and go on. And there's just days that I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to do anything today. Like I don't see the point. And when one thing is wrong, like obviously like I started like my VA business, and like it's just being aware that you have that control. Like I had started that, I was filming, I was uploading, I was obviously like I'm studying Spanish, and I'm like trying to just overall like work, you know, like improve my journalism, because that's like what my degree is, like all of that. And I just no, I was like, what's the point? What is the point? And there's always a point. The point is you. Everyone else, no one else matters. Like Kiva gave me such a good explanation. She was like, there is a point, you are the point, and that is it. So that's one thing. I think I just talked absolute rubbish there, but so yeah, one of my big goals is to just talk about improve the awareness on mental health, and just talk about it, like, because I found like when I remember having panic attacks and being like, no one else is experiencing this, and then like people would say to me years later, like I would have kept this to myself, and like years later people were like, I have a panic attack, and I'm like, I am not crazy. But yeah, like I was just gonna like, I had like a question. I'm actually not gonna do that many because I don't have a lot of time. A lot of it's about moving away. But, I wanted to like start like not a series. Oh my god, who am I? Not a series, but like there was loads of dilemmas that like me and the girls were talking about, and like, the girls came to me, and it's sort of like I just want to talk about it. Like I feel like, oh my god, why does that keep making me look really like chubby or something? I don't know. Yeah, I want to just do that, so I might do that, but I feel like that's really weird. But there was a load of them that were just talking about like kind of like teenage girl problems, and I was like, yeah, I really want to talk about them, because some of them are mine, and I'm like, I felt like no one's ever spoke about it before. So I think I might do like a couple in a video and then make like a series. How's your current mental health? Oh, that's really cute. Well, I sort of explained that. And then the next one's what's your mindset? I am really like fitting into the mindset, like I have been like, what's for you won't pass you, everything like that. Like if it is for me, it's going to be in my life, and if it's past me, it's made room for something better. And obviously like I still am backing that up completely, but it's so hard to keep that mindset, which obviously affects your mental health then as well. Like if like there was something happened recently that I really wanted to keep in my life, like I wanted that to be my life, and it didn't happen, and it's such a struggle, because it's like, why? You question it, you 100% question it. It's like, what's wrong with me? Why didn't I get it? Why isn't this happening? Like, what? That's a pit that I fall into, honestly. It's what's wrong with me? Why am I not wanted for it? Why does that not want me? Why do they not want me? Why? I am a struggler with that. But it's not like it's just that statement, what's for you won't pass you. And the last, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the last day or so that's all it's been, has been I don't want to say selfish, it's not selfish at all, but I don't really like know another word for it, but I'm just doing it for me, just doing things for me. Like if I could, like if I was to get a new job, am I doing that for me? Like am I traveling for me? Yes. Whereas like I know that other people would be like traveling because, so other people could say, oh, she went and travelled, she did this, she did this. It's the same with the job. It's like, am I going to uni because I want to go to uni, or because other people, for me to tell other people, oh, I went to uni? Do you know what I mean? So I'm doing everything, and I mean everything, from the, like especially the next few weeks, for me, like for me. I'm being the most selfish in my life, and I think it's going to make the world of a difference, but because I was doing things and people were not giving me the same energy back. Like, I staying up at night to speak to people, like to make sure things were okay. Like, no, I would still do that now. I'm not going to beat around the bush. Different things, like I would run and make sure people were okay, and like obviously I still want to be that person, because no matter what happens, you should not let other people make you stop being a good person. Like, one day, like, your love will be reciprocated. Like, you could show someone all the goodness in the world and they just won't appreciate it. So don't let that person make you stop being the most loving person in the world, because one day you'll meet someone who loves you as much, like who shows you the same affection. But don't be putting your energy, you're like, all the love and the care you show in the world will be given back to you in a different way, like at a different point in your life, and that makes it sort of worth it. What's your goals in life? I have big goals in life. I don't want to live an average life. As I said, it depends on, like, my overall goal is to be happy and successful, and successful to me is being overly happy. So they're the same by my description, by my definition, sorry. Different things like that. Really want to make a difference, like really want to work on with like mental, one of my goals in life is to do a lot of charity work. Oh my god, I sound like one of those you know, the pageant girls. No, but honestly, like, I want to do at least 3 years before, I'm not going to tell you the age in case it doesn't happen, but it is going to happen. I'm going to make sure it does. That I have like different goals. Like, one of my goals was to walk in a Victoria's Secret show. That's one of my goals. I mean, that's not a thing anymore, but that's one goal. Running, to continue running, all that. Why have I, like, my mind went blank now? That's a couple. Like, to travel a lot, have control over my own career. That's another goal. To work with a lot of charities. I think that I've been privileged enough in life to be aware. Like, I'm aware of my privilege, so I can do the work for other people. My biggest goal would be so my like degree was to journalism, to go into investigative journalism, my want was to investigate sex trafficking. That's one of my big goals, is to continue doing that. Yeah, I want to do that a lot, to investigate sex trafficking and hopefully put a dent in the problem it causes in the world. To be happy. That is, I said that a million times, that's the biggest goal. To be able to walk into a room and not have to introduce myself. Career wise, that's what I want. To be able to walk into a room and not have to introduce myself. Yeah, there's a couple. There is a lot. Like, I have I can't physically, like, everything that I want to do in my life, I'm gonna have to live until I'm 100 to fit it all in. Like, I have so many goals that I wanna achieve. So yeah. What's my plans for the future? Well, I am moving at the end of this month. That's the soonest. What's the word? Most recent? No, the soonest. Huh? You know what I mean. Yeah, moving. Big goals there. Big plans. Hopefully grow my wee business. And do a lot more. I was thinking of so this time last year I started like my personal training course to become a personal trainer. Well, it wasn't this time, it was like summer last year, and I never I did it, but I didn't let go. I didn't use it. So I've done the training. I've done like the level 1 training, and I'm thinking like while I'm over here, while I'm taking a year out, another year out, while I should do it. Whereas running, I feel like I like the Irish experience, the UK training experience, the abroad experience. Like I had experience from coaches everywhere. But then I'm also like, oh my god, Anna, sit down. You're not a personal trainer. But like I was in the gym from I was 8. Like that was also, I never put your child into the gym at 8. Like it wasn't like mummy or daddy or anyone's fault. Like, but that is just what I had to do. Like, no, don't do that to a child. Don't have them training that competitively at that age. That is going to cause issues. But yeah, so that is all. Happy Sunday.